What up, guys? Kind of ECG here today doing a deck profile of Zoroark Banette. This is my favorite deck. This is what I was going to play for Worlds until maybe a few weeks before. And I really hoped that this would win the regionals when I saw it on stream. I was like, go Xander, get your third win. And it got top 4, which is pretty good. Yeah, so the deck for Zoroark, as usual. That's no surprise. A 2-2 Banette line. I prefer a 3-2, but that's just me. I didn't do well with this deck at anything. Well, I mean, I did well in testing. That's about it. Trading move is super good. Basically, you can move any damage counter. You can move one from Banette onto your opponent. You can move one from one of your stuff to something else. You can move something from their stuff to yours. You can move something from theirs to yours. You can move any damage counter anywhere, just once. If you can move it as many times as you want, this would be the best deck. And it would be banned, probably. No, not banned, but it would be the best deck. Yeah, it also has to be your active, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. China Chant does 30 and 10 more for each supporter in your discard pile, which means capped at 130, but that means you can hit a lot of pretty good numbers with it. Yeah. And then Tomb Hunt, which is pretty good, actually. It's the same as the Decidueye GX, which is very good since we don't have Puzzle, so I like Tomb Hunt a lot. And then one thing that I like about this is a 1-1 Garbodor line, which I would not have thought of. I would have just played the 3-2 Banette and a Rangaroo instead of this Garbodor. But essentially, he even said it on stream, it's sort of just as like a closing out the game with a 1-prize attacker type of thing, which is pretty good, especially in this format. 1 Buzzwole just for the Sledgehammer turn. There are Rainbow Energies, so Sledgehammer is good. 1 Coco just to start out with, and because Flying Flip is pretty nice. And then 1 Lele. This is pretty good for 2 reasons. Magical Swap's not bad if you can actually get it going. And then the Psywave is also good because with a Choice Band, it can one-shot a powered-up Rayquaza, which Zoroark decks don't struggle with too much, but this one does a lot. So Psywave can take care of that pretty easily. 2 Lele for 1 air tag to get out Pokemon that you... Or not Pokemon. I keep saying Pokemon whenever I think of this card. The supporters that you need, especially Lillie and Fan Club and Apricorn Maker. Which, not all of those are in the deck, but as an example. 3 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 2 Lillie, this is the main supporter that you want a Lele for. 2 Acerola, 1 Judge, just as a little bit of hand disruption. 1 Kukui to hit good numbers. 1 Mallow to get what you want. 1 Apricorn Maker, which is good, another supporter that you want a Lele for on your first turn. And then 1 Lusamine, this is good for, I don't know if he plays stadiums, I haven't actually looked at the list to be honest. This is the first time. If he does, this is good against Shrine, also just as good against, just good for getting your supporters back, and then, it goes in the discard pile, so still counts as something for Banette. 4 Ultra Ball to get Pokemon that you need. 4 Nest Ball to get basics that you need. 2 Timer Ball to get out specifically, whatchamacallits, evolutions. 1 Rescue Stretcher to recover Pokemon. 2 Choice Band is a pretty good tool for hitting numbers. 2 Weakness Policy because it's weak to Zoroark and it's weak to Buzzwole. 2 terrible weaknesses, but Weakness Policy can fix that, especially with the lack of Field Blower in the format. 3 Devoured Field. Okay, so there's definitely stadiums in the deck. So yeah, Lusamine can get back 2 Devoured Field, add a supporter for your Banette count, and you can counter Shrine with that. Basically allows you to have 5 Devoured Fields on your deck. For energies, 4 DCE to power up Zoroark, 3 Rainbow to power up Banette and move the damage counter on something else. Also useful because there's a baby Buzzwole and baby Lele. And 1 Psychic Energy to use on Garbodor or Banette. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. I'm glad it did as well as it did. I wish it did better. But yeah. Leave a like and subscribe to Caterpie DCG for more competitive Pokemon deck profiles. And I'll see you in the next video if you subscribe.